get the bigger picture of how these cars can actually work. So, how does the computer figure out what it's going to do? There are a shitload of sensors in your car. We have wheel speed sensors. There's one at each wheel to tell the computer how fast the tire is turning. We have a steering wheel sensor. Behind your steering wheel, there is a sensor that lets the computer know the angle that the steering wheel is at. That information goes back to the computer because now the computer knows if you're going straight ahead, left, right, what have you. And I don't think any of you have ever seen one of these before, but I'm going to pass it around. This is called a clock spring. So behind your steering wheel, you have one of these bad boys. This thing is basically a tape of multi-wire. In this case, these are the two airbag connectors, and then you can see it's got a shitload of connectors everywhere else. One of those connectors is telling the computer, where is the steering wheel? Is it straight ahead, a little bit left? And what it's looking for too is not just where the steering wheel is, but how fast you move the steering wheel. For instance, if you're making a right-hand turn, you go slowly, you make your turn, you go back to dead on. But what happens if somebody jumps in front of you? You yank the wheel. The computer knows that instantly. So this is called a clock spring, and this is hooked up to the steering wheel angle sensor. That is how the computer knows exactly what you're doing when you're doing it. That's one of them. But your tool is the tool that you're going to need to push this caliper piston back.
Right.
So if you would like, your tool is still in the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
So if you want practice on this caliper now,
I got you. Where's the blue shits? Oh, it's right here. You did this? I'm about to figure out how
to get the caliper out.
I'm gonna put it up here.
Yeah, you might need a short socket. Probably a short socket will do. So, just to give you an idea, the procedure here, when you get these two bolts off and you get the caliper, you're just going to pry the caliper off. All you're going to do is flip it upside down.
Right, so only take the bottom off.
Then you're going to figure out which one of those cups fits it. Then it goes on the tool. We're on the right-hand side, so R8. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put the tool in the caliper like a brake pad. Get it set up so the two pins hit the two tits in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have to turn the handle to get the piston to go down. And as you're turning the handle on your tool, so just imagine, if you will,
this one.
That's all right. When you're using the tool, right? So we'll use the right hand one. So when you set this up and get the one that looks like a brake pad, the adapter back.
Oh, this.
So this goes on your tool like this. When you get this out, you get and the brake pad will still be in here, obviously. When you flip it over, you'll find the right one with the right tips on it that'll fit in the holes. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit the caliper piston. And then what you're going to do is when you turn the piston, this is going to get loose. You're going to have to spin this out to make it tight against the caliper again. Then you turn it, it gets loose, you turn this. And so on and so forth till that piston goes all the way back down.
Got you.
Wait, I'm gonna race this car up.
Yeah. You need to get that shit in the grooves and then twist that shit so I can push it down. That shit not trying to go.
I got the light right here.
Go. Right here?
Yeah. Wait, where I gotta twist?
You gotta twist where you're twisting like that, yeah. You see? It like jumps off.
I had it on there though.
Let me ask him. Where's Mr. Rose? Mr. Is this supposed to be that hard to twist? When you get a chance, yeah, take your time. Once you get a chance. Alright, he's gonna pull up when you get a chance. Damn, strong man. Yeah. And then you just do that shit until you can't see it no more. Good shit. So basically it'll be easy to put the pads in. Because you see like on the front how you have to use the C-clamp and push it? It's the same thing, but you have to take it out and then do it. Fuck. Where's the groove? There.
Oh, I gotta keep... Oh, you would trust me, Chris? Thank you, bro.
No. I would trust Justin too, but it's like, I feel like this thing will fuck my brakes up on purpose.
Oh, you of course, hell yeah.
Wait, what size did you use for that one?
I think it was a 4.
Hey, shut it off.
Yeah. So if you want to try it on the other side, you can.
Hey,
Is there another 4 in there?
put it in park, shut it off.
You said until I can't see the piston no more?
Yeah. Let me see. You gonna have to wait till we done, cause it's, I got you. It's the same size as this side.
Front-wheel drive car. So you see that the front wheels, if they spin,
Nah, you might need to use both hands.
you read wheels.
I think it's in all the way, yeah. It is.
This one, we know that
Yeah, it's good. You see, it's flush. You see?
I bet.
Yeah. So here, let me see that. Alright, here, you can use this.
You notice that the caliper's got 2 holes in it, right? The piston. This piston doesn't look like the front piston looks like a cup, right? On the back with an integral, because the emergency brake is here, this piston has 2 holes in it. On some calipers, when you take the brake pads out of the box, one brake pad's gonna have a little pin. And what happens is, depending on how this mechanism works inside, that pin locks the piston to the pad. So on this one, you see this one, McCoy? Yeah. This one you have it like 3 and 9 o'clock, right? Mm-hmm. Makes no difference. See the piston? 3 o'clock, the 2 holes.
Right.
Are at like 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Yeah. If this pad had a pin, that pin has to fit in one of those 2 holes. So that means that you have to rotate the piston until it's 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Because at 6 o'clock, the bottom, what's that? At 6 o'clock.
Those two are trying to challenge me.
Wait, no. At 6 o'clock, the pin would drop into the hole and lock the pad to the piston. Then when you apply the emergency brake, when this thing ratchets out, you know how like when you're using a ratchet and the bolt gets loose and you go to ratchet it out some more, it just spins, it doesn't do anything because nothing's holding it. The pin on the brake pad holds it, and by holding it, it allows it to ratchet out some more. But if you put this pad back with a pin and the caliper were at 6 o'clock, at 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, what you're going to do is you're going to cock the caliper because it's going to hit the pin on a solid piece of caliper. The caliper's going to cock. The pads, when you take them out, are going to look like this. they're gonna wear sideways. So that's how you know when you fuck up an integral caliper brake job. Because if you take it apart and the pads are worn fucked up, that means you put them in fucking. So if the pad has a pin, it has to be at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. If the pad has no pin like this, it doesn't mean shit's different where it is. Now, what were they trying to challenge you about?
Getting those 2 lug nuts off the front.
Of which car? This car?
Yeah.
Oh, what would you tell them?
Hey. Yes, sir. You're drifting.
You're the one steering?
Yes. I mean, it didn't feel like it was going sideways. Damn, crash.
We can't see that.
Nah, nobody saw that. Excuse me.